Hey guys, welcome back to Dune Awakening. So I basically got some materials out. I got some copper, craft with the chemical refinery. Got the stuff I needed from last time. It wants me to do a welding torch and then finally assemble the bike. I also went ahead and created the new cutter ray that we got, the schematic we got that was from the old base. Basically, the way it works is when you upgrade your mining yield. If you see is there any way I can pin this? No, I can't. The mining yield you can see in the info box basically goes up based on the quality of your weapon. So the old one would give me 40 copper every time I mine something. This now gives me 63, and it also lets me mine iron. So that was something that was missing in the old cutter ray, which is cool. So I guess your yield changes every time you upgrade. Also, when I was mining, it gave me two numbers. It was giving me the number I got out of the node versus the max number of things I could have found from the node. So I'm still at like good efficiency. It's still giving me 60, 64-ish out of like 120 from rocks. So yeah, eventually I should start seeing, more. Anyways, let's go ahead and fabricate this welding torch, which I believe will be in weapons. Yep. Oh, sorry, vehicles. I have plenty of copper. Another thing I realized was when you're managing your machinery, right? For example, if you go to storage here, it says circuit 1 and circuit 1. I think what this means is it's gonna input from here and output here. So I don't know if it can skip the storage, but maybe storage is if it's full, you can sort of take it from there. So for example, all these chests are also marked as input and output circuit 1. So if you can change the circuits to sort of build somewhat level of automation where, okay, maybe this fabricator is going to take all the ore, fabricate them into ingots are then going to some of the machines, getting up somewhere else, and then so on and so forth. Right? So I think it's like some rudimentary version of automation and like just a pipeline sort of thing. Anyways, we do have the welding torch, so let's go ahead and take that. I believe that must have gone into my inventory. What do I not use a lot? I guess I don't really use, even though I should use, but I don't really use binoculars a lot. Construction tool is something I'm only going to use in the base, but it's good to have if I need to drop a base somewhere else. Can I change my loadouts? I guess I can. I guess you only have one loadout for now, sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring the construction tool out for now. And that's the welding torch. Assemble the sand bike using the welding torch. I think the welding torch on 5. Can I just craft? Okay. Can I? Never mind. I guess I need all the parts for it. So what was it? I need the chassis, the PSU, 3 of these, and the hull. Maybe let me upgrade later. Let's stand in the shade somewhere so I don't get boiled. Can I now do... Okay, so I guess I need to do chassis first. Maybe then I can add a hull to it. 1 tread, 2 tread, 3rd tread, and then can I then add an engine to it? I guess not. I guess I lost an engine there. Sandbag tread. Sure. Okay. Can I not? I guess I need fuel cells for this. So I'm racing against the clock here because the server's still gonna go down for maintenance sometime soon. That's like 5 for now. Do I have to like now assemble it? never mind. So it's how do I build this now? Okay, anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go away, interact, manage. Engine is a required module. I thought I did put it in. Okay, maybe let's just start from scratch. Let's just detach everything. Yes, new. I just want to see if I can find the. Maybe I shouldn't have attached the hull immediately. Okay, I guess I have to wait for it to recharge. Okay, I guess I just lost the engine somewhere. So I have 3 treads, PSU. Yeah, I seem to have lost the engine somewhere. I thought I'd placed it, but I guess not. Do I have to create it? Guess I can make it again. Sandbike engine. Guess I have enough for that. So I have a hull, I have a chassis, I have 3 treads, I have a PSU. Might as well make an inventory as well, yeah. So my goal for today is to make the bike, take the bike to here, and then just redeem the bounties, and then stop for the day. Oh well, stop for this video at least. Storage, I need the engine. I like the animation behind it. And let's take the inventory as well. Okay. Let's try this again. I want to assemble to a chassis, so I do need to have a chassis first. Well, chassis, then the PSU goes, engine goes in. There's a storage need to come first. Missing hull. Okay, let's put the tread. Another tread, and then another one. Let's put the hull. Nice. Okay, so I just had to do in a specific order, I guess. Okay, so now I need to refuel it. Quick deposit. Nope. Okay. Oh, open inventory. Let's put you here. How do I refuel this? So does that immediately take it off the inventory? Oh, okay, so it took it from the fuel cell. I guess that means I'm gonna have to find a way to sort of...
That's it, Welder. You're ready. I'm waiting at Mirzabar. That's the great rock formation that looks like a giant hammer. Be careful. Vehicles are fast, but nothing can outrun Shai Hulud. You can only hope to get between safe areas more quickly. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Okay, so that was pretty cool. So what I'm curious about is this actually just... Does it just... Nice. Well... Shit. Can I... How do I get off? How do I... Exit vehicle? Okay, never mind. Wow. This guy took so much health away from me. Good god. You take damage and eventually park in a safe space or use a vehicle backup tool to store it, okay? Interesting. Okay. I'm not actually gonna drive north, I'm gonna drive there. Ooh, controls are a bit wonky. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. What does this safe space mean? Ooh, it's fun though. Okay, so there's no usages for fuel cells basically. You craft that vehicle fuel cell from other fuel cells. So I should actually stop and collect all these things. I wonder if this gives me more fuel cells now. Okay, you see how it gave me 38 out of the possible 43. Good God, that is worrying. Okay, interesting. I was just gonna keep driving that direction. That would have been, yeah, that would have been crazy, right? Because I would have just ran into that worm. Yeah, this does cut travel time down by so much. Although I have to be careful of like terrain, I guess. And it looks like in the bottom right, I do have some sort of health for the vehicle as well. There's the fuel meter, there's... Yeah, I'm gonna assume those are like the damage markers. Can I store them here? Oh, gonna have to practice parking this thing. Okay. So does this mean it's always gonna be safe here? How do I manage access? So only I can, right? Okay, cool. Also I should drink some water. Yeah, that's a lot of water. So I did have skill points, but I want to unlock the trooper thing first, and then decide where I want to put it. And there's a worm somewhere. Good God. So yeah, let's talk to this guy first.
Back again, like the sour tang of rancid wine. It's over then. Good. Did they deserve to die? Who knows?
I mean,
but the deed is done regardless.
Do I really care?
Oh, they took me to a bar. Got me drunk on spice beer and plied me with samuta. When the battle started, I could barely walk. Killing them changes nothing of who I am. But sour wine and sour vengeance are both to my tastes. Now shut your mouth and let me train you. I'd swear you're a fully trained trooper pulling one over on me. Right, I can't figure out the angle on such a scam. Who are you? Nah, I don't want to know.
Okay, so I'm done with that. Oh, 2,000, like 700. And 2,000 gold, did that say? Wow. Okay. So I did that. It gave me one skill point and it should have unlocked this. Okay, nice. Use the respawn to launch a rust fire of... Wow, okay. So it's just another dash. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is kind of what I wanted. I want to get some... I want to keep this though. This sounds pretty cool. How do I... There we go. Yeah. Training schedule. So I do have techniques. There's a dash button while suspended to perform an air dash. That's pretty cool. Let's put that. Okay, that's automatically gone there. I guess I don't have enough skill points now. Okay, cool. And I had a bounty to contracts board, deliver items. God damn it, I left it in the... Oh, I do have it on me. Okay, nice. And then this is that. Okay. So I need to get a microphone, which I do have. I think I have some of these as well. These also have symbols, so I'm guessing that also means factions or a thing. Is that gonna give me some XP and stuff? Nice, okay. So research points are called intel points. That's the thing that was sort of confusing to me. Using study has you're able to guide them. Disruptor damage. Is that what I have? Is that disruptor? Not really, right? So I don't actually have a disruptor. I guess there's no real point in investing time in there. Anyway, let's just get back to base. I'm not sure where I'm gonna leave my bike though. Because it feels like toggle headlights. Oh, nice. So there's a vehicle respawn, there's a checkpoint there. I kinda wanna get it somewhere here and maybe park the bike on the inside. I think there's somebody's house there. Or base rather. There's like so much more of this map, right? I've just spent all my time here. Coriolis Town has reset the map. Okay. I guess that's like the dev's way of resetting objectives and stuff, right? Which makes sense. Okay, let's see how much damage this thing can really take. Okay. It is a lot of fun driving it, I'm not gonna lie. Handling, I mean, considering this is the first vehicle you get, I'm guessing it's intentionally average. So the reason why I want to go back to the base really quickly is because server maintenance is supposed to start in about 10 minutes. And I kind of want to just get... Why do I have a feeling there's going to be a worm nearby? I definitely see the vibrations. Okay, cool. Oh, right there. That was close. Anyways, I wonder if I can use this person's base as a parking spot for me. You know what? Why not, right? Because technically, I live there as well. So I'm just gonna drop this here, and hopefully this means it's gonna be safe from storms. If they choose to lock me in, well, nothing I can do about that. Actually, I can do something about that. I can just put this here. Okay. And just want to see, did anything get done? Nope. So inventory is empty. Technically, if they choose to lock me in, I would just have to, I say just like it's a small deal, like it's not a small matter, but I would have to make my bike again. So this is what I want to show you. So it used to give me 40, now it gives me 64, and this is like, okay, these small nodes only have 64, so, or at least this node only has 64, so it gave me all of it. Let's see if this one, so this one had 128, but I got 64 out of it, so it's not bad. You know, it's definitely, it's giving me 24 copper per node more than what I used to. So it's definitely not a bad thing. I not the Milius gap. So it needs me to go where? Where is the Milius gap? Here, I guess. So it needs me to drive here at some point, which I'll do in the next video. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know this is a short one, not too much happening in this video, but I just want to get the bike assembled. I want to see how it felt like. I want to get those bounties claimed. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of sort out some of the resources, might go collecting some, so I don't have an issue moving forward. And then the next video, we're going to continue with the story. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Thank you.